And
And it's Tarathiel again.
sorry for the mix-up there. I totally forgot to change the stream title.
We're
And
we're still offline.
well, tap down.
We need tap
You
down.
gotta exit it and then bring it back up.
All right. Rooms let your community bond in spaces you control. What? That's not. There we go. Back to 0 viewers.
That's okay.
I don't know why sometimes it says 0 and sometimes it says 2. Like,
That one I couldn't tell you. Oh.
yeah, it says 2 now.
Yeah.
Well, if you are real people in the chat, welcome. I am Tarathiel.
And I am Amledo.
And Amledo is back at the helm, playing her favorite game, Stardew Valley.
It is my favoriteest game.
Just kind of dicking around, doing some stuff.
I know
Oh,
that
I see some whales.
we need the sound on, but it is kind of loud.
That's fine. It doesn't have to be quite so loud.
The game audio isn't as important for this game. You do see some wiggles.
Ambient music and all that.
Dinosaur egg.
Oh, so yeah, now we can wait for like a month and a half.
No, I'm not
hatch that
gonna.
shit.
I'm not gonna hatch the dinosaur egg.
What are you gonna do? Put an omelet?
Make mayonnaise out of it. I am gonna hatch the duck egg though.
It's weird. Now we're down to 1 viewer. I don't know what's going on with the viewer count, but you know, if you're a real person in there, welcome. Good to have you.
If you're a bot, welcome.
I mean, I guess whatever works, right?
Yep. Nope. Shit.
So mess up.
Already did. Like, literally just did that.
I find it weird that you have plants in there that don't need watering, like ever.
Oh,
The like decorative plants.
I like this music.
It's so good. What are you doing?
Oh, there it is. Concealed wiggle spot.
Ah, concealed wiggles. Hidden wiggles.
Hidden wiggles. You having fun there?
Yeah, rocking out. Hey, Beer Meat's back.
Hi, Beer Me.
$4.41, longest AOV queue ever. What's AOV?
Arena of Valor. This
Okay.
thing he was telling me about earlier.
Right, okay. Yeah, that does seem pretty long. Shit, when I hit like 2 minutes of like waiting for a match in Overwatch, I'm like, the fuck is taking so long? Like,
He gets pissy. He really does.
not pissy, but it's like, this is 4 minutes of my life I've never, or like 2 minutes of my life I'm never gonna get back.
Oh boy.
Hmm?
You talk to chat. I gotta go piddle.
Alright.
Just announce that to the world.
I mean, you kind of have to, because I don't know how to play this game. Wait, I know what I can do.
No.
You don't want me to go and clean your yard? Your nasty ass yard full of brush and shrubbery and shit. It's about the only thing I know how to do is like go in there and just use the scythe to just clean everything. Yeah, I could see long lines or long queues being a good opportunity to like clear your head and get some things taken care of so that you're fresh for the next game. Like and I'll do that too. Like if I need to, just when I don't, and I'm just sitting there waiting for it to start and it seems to take forever, then that's when it seems to take the longest. Is when I don't have anything I can do in the meantime. Like if I have something else to do and I get up or look away or do something else, anything else, that's like it'll kick off like right away. We'll be in the match, almost immediately. But if I got nothing else going on, then it's like, well, this is a long wait for a fair match, so you're gonna be sitting here for like 3 or 4 minutes. Just got whatever. What is that? A mayonnaise thing over there on the left hand side? Just got one of them not working right now. I hope that's the mayonnaise maker, because if it's a mayonnaise maker, I get to laugh. I get to make that joke. She always hates it when I make that joke, but I make that joke anyway, because it's funny. Hey, you're back.
Yay.
So you got something over there on the left hand side that's not working.
What? Oh, that's my cheese press. I don't have any milk.
Oh, it's a cheese press? Damn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the thing.
Oh, did you hear me?
No.
Oh, no, okay. I was talking about that on the chat.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. I was like, man, I hope that's a mayonnaise maker, because then I can make that joke.
Nope, those are already working.
You working that mayonnaise maker?
Did earlier.
That is a different story.
I didn't say that. I just put eggs in the machines. You're the one reading into it.
Whoa. Hope you're not putting eggs in that machine. Because, we don't need anything resulting from that. And also, I think you got your anatomy backwards.
I never was much good in anatomy. I mean, I lost a fight about what side of the body the liver was on.
There's some bones in there somewhere. I think there's a blood.
Blood is made of stuff.
A blood. It's made of red and pain. Because there seems to be a lot of them both when I see blood. The fuck sound was that?
I don't know.
That sounded weird.
That sounded busted ass.
Is it just because it was garbage?
It wasn't garbage.
The first thing you pulled out of there was trash.
No, the first thing I pulled... Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm paying more attention to this game than you are.
I thought the lobster was first, okay?
No, we're not back in the olden days where lobster was considered trash.
What were they accidentally catching lobsters for? Like, what?
What were they fishing for?
Yeah,
that
what
they
were
were
they...
getting lobster?
Yeah.
Some other kind of fish, I guess.
Some superior fish that's probably now garbage.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'd have to know what fish it was, but it blows my mind that it's like Yeah, this is fucking garbage ass fish that like us
Hoity-toity rich folks.
yeah would just never eat. And like somewhere along the line, somebody was like, "Hey, no, this is actually good, and we should steal this from all the poor people."
Should charge them $40 a plate for it.
Fuck yeah! It's like whoever fucking decided that diamonds were valuable.
Some asshole, probably.
They're literally worthless. It's carbon. To quote the fucking TV show, it's carbon arranged in the most boring way possible.
What TV show is that?
I want to say it's The Good Place,
Yeah, okay.
but it's just worthless. Like it was like Zales, I think it was that like
De Beers.
De Beers, that's what it was. Yeah, they bought a shit ton of like
Diamond mines.
African diamond mines, and essentially used that to artificially inflate the price. And they put out all these these ad campaigns about how rare and valuable fucking diamonds were. They're not rare, and they're only valuable because
Rich idiots think they are.
yeah, because one fucking company makes them valuable.
Welcome to Amledo Gaming, where we complain about rich people.
I mean, really, yes. Honestly, I'm all for the eat the rich mentality. Speaking of which, did you hear that Jeff Bezos' wife
Is divorcing him?
is divorcing him and getting like a ton, like half his fucking money, getting like a shit ton of his money. Which sounds all well and good because like, that scumbag could get taken down a peg or two, and maybe losing some of his billions of fucking dollars will like teach him a lesson. But somebody brought up an astute point earlier. She's only just now divorcing him, and they've been married for like 25 years.
Yeah.
Which means that she's been profiting off of his bullshit for 25 years. Like, and only now has decided to do something about it.
Oh, well. Rich people are not my problem.
They very much are, but
I mean, they're not my active problem.
they're not your immediate problem, but don't let anybody fool you into thinking they're not a problem that needs to be dealt with.
Ooh, horseradish.
Didn't you just pick one of those up?
Yeah, but these are worth, like, decent money.
You're finding a lot. Is it just because it's a springtime thing, or what?
Yeah.
This game is seriously... I mean, this game or Arena of Valor?
What did he say?
He just said this game is seriously addictive. Because I could see them both being addictive, frankly. Like, Arena of Valor sounds good, but I know firsthand that this game can be addictive.
You don't know firsthand.
AOV. Yeah, I mean, I guess not firsthand. Secondhand. I've seen the effects of it firsthand.
Doop, 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 doop. So yeah, fucking dinosaur egg. Gonna turn into regular ass mayonnaise.
Putting it in the mayonnaise maker. That was delicious cheesy rice, my love. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Apologies to anybody in the chat who may have heard any sort of...
Nomming noises.
I was really trying to be as quiet as possible. That's the thing about rice, though. Sometimes it be like that when it is has cheese in it.
When it is has cheese
When
in
it
it?
is has cheese in it.
Okay.
Did I stutter?
You did not.
What you doing now?
Trying not to have to Google stuff.
What are you trying not to have to Google?
If these spring onions are used in anything.
Spring onions? I suppose I can look that up for you.
Whee! Spinning in circles. I don't know how my whole house hasn't burnt down with all these fucking torches I've got.
Yeah, I know, right? Stardew Valley spring onion. Once it loads. Weird.
What?
Once you've reached 8 hearts of friendship with Jas and Vincent, Spring Onion Mastery can be obtained, which permanently increases the sell price of spring onions by 5 times.
That's gotta be a new thing.
Maybe, I don't know. Oh, they're the kids.
Yeah.
It is not used in any recipes, bundles, or quests.
So I can just get rid of all of them.
I suppose so. There is an exploit with spring onion quality. Their quality is randomized when you attempt to pick them up. If your inventory is full and contains a high quality spring onion, each attempt to pick an onion will result in either a fail, inventory full, or a high quality onion. Repeatedly clicking an onion will re-randomize the quality and only succeed in picking the onion if the quality matches the one in your inventory.
I've used that exploit.
So if you have an iridium spring onion in your inventory and it's otherwise full, you can just go through and just only pick iridium onions. Just splat right out onto the fucking floor. Just the whole kitchen floor is just a sticky, slimy mess.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I
Just slid it out and just spun, rolled across the floor and just like bumped against the fucking counter.
I had a baby. I was doing all the heavy lifting and gardening and
Like fully pregnant. Full on pregnant.
What am I naming this child? We named the boy Tobias.
Can I name this one?
No, we gotta name it something decent.
Do we?
Yes.
We named the boy Tobias.
Yes.
Well, we can name it Maki, I guess. I assume you named it Tobias after our cat.
No, I named it Tobias after the kid who gets trapped as a bird in the Animorphs.
Oh, well, fuck me then. I don't know. Was there some other kid that got... I mean, they all got fucked up in fucking Animorphs. I haven't read it, but I've heard about it. Animorphs was some fucked up shit when you read it as an adult.
Yeah.
I don't... I mean, I know what I would name it.
What would you name it?
I just want to do it.
No, what...
Because if I do it, you're not going to let me.
No, obviously, what would you name it?
Chungathor.
Chungathor? Be reasonable here. It's a child.
You can name it, you can nickname it like Chad or something.
It's a girl.
June or Kathy or Tori. June, Kathy, Tori. Chungathor.
Chungathor.
We don't have to name it Chung. I'm bullshitting, but like, if you're not coming up with something better, we don't have to name it Chungathor. I feel like you're gonna.
We're not naming it Chungathor.
Okay, well then come up with something better. More spring onion factoids. On rainy days, a harvested spring onion will leave behind a tile of dry tilled soil, whereas other tilled soil will be wet.
We're naming it Cassandra.
Alright, I guess it starts with the same letter as Chungathor. Oh, get him.
But it leaves behind dried tilled soil?
Instead of wet soil, yeah.
Weird.
But that's only if you pick it up during a rainy day.
Well, no shit.
Well, I didn't know how much you heard me. He got murked. 40 seconds till respawn. That's rough, buddy.
Aww.
What's
He's
up?
so cute.
Who's so cute?
Sebastian.
Oh.
Where's the baby?
Oh god, we have another space baby.
It just watches.
We have another space baby.
It watches.
From the other side.
That's so creepy.
Criminy.
What?
The thing I posted, or the thing I submitted on FA before, on Fur Affinity before we hopped on stream, it was that collaboration I did a while back, where I did the line art and the other guy colored it, and it was the one that sort of appeals to like a niche fetish within the like furry community. Yeah, that one. I just posted it. It's got like fucking 5 favorites in like the last couple of hours, which 6 is the maximum that anything of mine has got right now. So I don't know how I feel about that.
Awkward.
It's like on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, great. People like the work, you know.
On the other hand, please don't expect this of me.
Not as much. I did say, I'm like, you know, this turned out all right. Maybe I'll do something more along the lines, like once in a while, but I'm not gonna become the guy that like
Does fetish art.
just does that like for the sake of money or like popularity.
You know you might have to if you want to get paid as an artist.
Oh no, if somebody's paying me, I'll draw the sloppiest, raunchiest shit they want.
Damn, son.
Yeah, like I'll draw whatever the fuck they want if they're paying me.
As long as it's legal.
Well, yeah, as long as it's legal. But
We have to have that stipulation, because no offense to the furry community, but,
I mean, they got their problems just like everybody's got their problems.
again, it's a small niche. Chungathor.
You still on about that?
Yeah, I'm still on about Chungathor.
Just won that match and got MVP. Hey,
Nice!
congrats, man.
I meanwhile splatted out a kid.
Just, like, played shuffleboard with it on the nicely waxed floor.
Maki, better
There
door
you
than a
go.
window.
There you go, baby girl. Oh dear God, you rode a horse.
The whole time.
You rode a horse daily.
How that kid's brain isn't scrambled eggs, I don't know.
Oh my God. Like, riding a horse normally, like, can fuck your organs up.
Yeah.
Pass on Chungathor. Gotta remember your Hoovia and go with Stormageddon, Dark Lord of all.
I would have if it was a boy.
Yeah.
At least called him Stormy.
I was really disappointed that fucking Craig didn't end up as a companion. No offense, but like at a certain point he would have made a better companion than Amy Pond. Like Amy was cool, but fucking Craig, man.
Craig was fun.
But it couldn't just be Craig. It would have to be Craig and Stormageddon. It would have to be both of them. You imagine running and doing all the crazy shit that they like get into, but he's got like a fucking papoose.
That would be interesting.
Like, you know, more of the opportunities for like I Speak Baby and like the comedic element of it, you know?
Yeah. Cleared out the quarry! Yay!
Yay!
Did a thing! Ding! Note, I splattered out a baby last night and I'm back to riding a horse.
Right? Like, your pelvis has got to be just a wreck.
I wonder if it always goes boy-girl.
You know, I don't know. You had like a bunch of different accounts on this. Have you ever had?
This is only the second one in which I've ever had kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, did your first one do boy girl?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I can look it up.
Stardew Valley, children.
Yeah. Chitlins. Stardew Valley chitlins.
chitlins are like pork cracklins, basically, right?
What?
I thought chitlins were food.
They might be. If they are, I'm not familiar with it. I say chitlins because that's what my mom always used to say.
My dad called us chitlins too.
Did he?
Yeah. When he wasn't calling us scrote.
Oh, right. Stardew Valley children.
You're very sing-songy tonight.
Yeah, I think it helps me maintain conversation. You can have children only if you are married and have upgraded the farmhouse for the second time. In other words, Stardew Valley likes to slut shame you.
Yeah.
After you go to bed for the night, your spouse will ask if you want to have or adopt a child. You can answer yes or not now. Same-sex couples will adopt children, and opposite-sex couples will have biological children. You can only have 2 children, 1 male and 1 female. The sex of the first child is random, and the sex of the second child is the opposite of the first child. So yeah, you'll always end up with a boy and a girl, but the order in which you get them will be different. Children never grow up past the toddler stage, which is stage fucking 4? How many stages do you go? Like, I can think of maybe 3. I can think of like infant in the fucking crib, the thing that crawls around, and the toddler that like stands up and walks.
Yeah, what the fuck? Or is stage 1 this creepy surveillance baby?
Says you will only have the option to acquire a second child after the first child has grown to toddler stage. Huh.
So it prevents you from having kids back to back.
I guess so. If you maintain a 10-heart relationship with your spouse, already have the nursery, and have been married for at least 7 days, there is a roughly 5% chance that he or she will ask you if you want to have a child. If you agree, the baby will be born after 14 days and appear in the crib in the nursery. If you say not now, there will be a roughly 5% chance that your spouse will ask again each night that you are married and maintain 10 hearts. Okay, here's the stages. For the first 14 days, the baby stays sleeping in the crib. After that, it begins to stand in the crib for another 14 days, but you can play with it. Then after that, it's allowed out of its crib for another 28 days to crawl around in your house during the day. And then finally, it'll enter the toddler stage for the rest of its life. It'll start sleeping in one of the beds in the nursery, freeing the crib for another child if you do not already have 2 children. Be careful not to complete any community center / Joja Mart bundles the night before the baby is due, as it could cause the event to be skipped entirely. Fucking, oh my god, the forest spirits steal your baby.
Eternal pregnancy?
I guess. Is that what that means? Are you forever pregnant, or do the fairies steal your baby? Because those are both horrifying options.
That's really... That's something janky.
Why the fuck does the adoption agency drop off the baby
In the dead of night?
in the middle of the
Just Dumbledore style?
Yes. Jesus Christ. Just Dumbledore that fucking baby.
water my crops today? Yes, I think I did.
Yeah, that sounds about right for a real toddler.
What?
Stage 3, apparently sometimes it might get buggy and like get stuck in furniture. That sounds about right for a real baby. Have you like played with your kid at all? Because you can interact with the child to increase
Oh, it's in the crib now instead of floating.
Oh, okay, good.
I can't interact with it. Oh, there it is.
Oh right, dismissing children.
What?
When you turn them into fucking doves.
Oh.
Oh wow, that's dark.
What?
Used to be that dying or passing out for the day would skip the birth event. That's a little fucked up.
Um.
You know what's funny? I don't see anything in here about
The floating
the
baby.
floating baby. I just read this entire article front to back, and there's nothing in here about any floating baby heads. No abyssal children.
Abyssal children.
I don't know what else to call it, man.
It's crawling around already.
Are you serious? The fuck? That's weird. Maybe you have to approach it from the other side. You already know how to cook coleslaw. Come on.
It's serious. It's crawling around.
Yeah. Like, already. That's weird. You just had it 2 days ago. I didn't read those numbers wrong. Like, it said in 14 days. Weird. So we got some shit that's like accelerated, like the fucking baby growth hormone. And they got some shit that like takes forever, like you're literally trying to incubate a fossilized fucking dinosaur egg. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. Incubate a fucking dinosaur. Jurassic fucking Park, motherfucker.
Yep. Yep.
I'm sad that Samuel L. Jackson didn't get the same motherfucker in Jurassic Park. I feel like my parents maybe wouldn't have let me watch it if he had. At least not when they did. Like, I was fucking watching that shit at 5.
People got bitten in half.
I know. But God forbid a dude says motherfucker in a situation in which people are being bitten in half. Because I guarantee you, in real life, if fucking giant lizards came to life and started eating people, there'd be motherfuckers flying around everywhere. Especially if Samuel L. Jackson was somehow involved. No, the worst thing he fucking says is like, hold on to your butts.
I feel like there should have been at least one swear in that movie.
There were...
Like,
there was some.
Can you... No. Can you imagine seeing a real fucking dinosaur, a real live dinosaur, and not going, holy fuck?
Yeah, that'd be like, shit. There was mild language. There was hell. There was hell. There was damn.
I don't think there was a shit.
No. Ian Malcolm says crap at one point.
You gotta say his full name. You either have to call him Ian Malcolm or Dr. Malcolm. You cannot, like...
His fucking name is Ian Malcolm. Like, yeah, sure, he's he's Dr. Malcolm, but, wait, was he a doctor in that movie? I thought he became a doctor after.
I think he was a doctor in the first movie.
I don't think he was a doctor in the first movie. Hang on.
I think he was. We Googling a lot of stuff tonight, folks.
Yeah, dude, what is it with Stardew Valley streams and, like, learning shit?
We like to learn.
Fucking book learning here.
Oh, this is more pop culture learning.
Jurassic Park Wiki.
I shouldn't be surprised that it has its own wiki.
Right. He's a mathematician who specializes in a branch of mathematics known as chaos theory. Malcolm is one of the main characters in the Jurassic Park franchise, as well as the main protagonist in The Lost World. Malcolm appears in both novels by Michael Crichton. Serves as the mouthpiece of Crichton, who calls Malcolm the ironic commentator on the action. In the movies, he's portrayed by Jeff Goldblum. Also appeared in other media like comics, video games, and toy lines.
I can swear in the first movie he gets referred to as Dr. Malcolm.
I mean, he is Dr. Ian Malcolm. I think you're right, though, because they mention him straight away as Dr. Ian Malcolm and as being a mathematician. You know what I mean?
I know when I'm right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm admitting that you're right. Like, it's been a minute, really, since I've watched enough of that movie. Like, I saw a little bit of it a week or two ago, but not, like, the whole thing.
It's more than I've seen recently.
Well, that and the part that I watched, all that shit was already, like, well and done. Like, I watched the bit where they were trying to get the power restored to the park.
Mm.
And Ellie Sattler had to make that break for it while the one dude, the hunter guy, got, like, chewed up by fucking raptors, and then she got chased out of there by raptors, and meanwhile, when they shut the fucking, or turned the power on to the park, fucking Tim got zapped on the electric fence.
I mean, I knew which part you were talking about, but yeah. Describe it in full detail.
Fuck yeah, man. You don't understand, like, that's probably my favorite fucking movie. I've probably seen that movie more times than I have any other movie.
I don't know if I have a favorite movie.
See, and that's the thing, like, any other time somebody would ask me, like, hey, what's your favorite movie? I'd probably say the same thing. Like, man,
Actually, no, I have a favorite movie.
Die Hard?
That's my second favorite.
Oh, what's your first?
Volcano with Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay.
That's such a good movie. It's so
I was
bad.
gonna say it's good because it's bad.
It's so bad, but it's so good. I love it. I can watch that thing forever.
But yeah, like most of the time I'd say I don't really have a favorite movie. You know, I didn't watch a lot of movies growing up.
That weren't Disney.
Yeah. But then if somebody like mentions Jurassic Park, I would be hard pressed not to say, yeah, that one.
Like, let's see. Volcano, Die Hard, the first Matrix.
What's your third favorite movie?
No, that's just somewhere in my top 10.
Oh, okay. Well, the other two were in order, so I wasn't sure if that one was too.
The first Matrix, not the second or the third.
I thought the third one was alright. Like, it ended a little anticlimactically, I think, but...
The third one is, by and large, everybody's, like, least favorite movie.
The third one's the
Yeah.
least favorite? I didn't care for the second one all that much. I thought the second one was, like, gimmicky. Like, the third one, I at least like the giant fucking mech walker things. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. You just like mechs, though.
I do like mechs. Mechs are fucking cool.
Goddamn Gundam nerd.
I am not nearly as much of a Gundam nerd as I would like to be. I wish I was more into Gundam lore than I was, or than I am.
I wish I could remember Gundams better, instead of just saying, oh yeah, I've seen that one before.
Look, to be fair, a lot of them look alike. Like, especially the newer series that we're getting over here, like, in the States nowadays. A lot of them look alike. They all have roughly the same colors.
Blue, red, and white.
Blue, red, and white, with some yellow, like, spot colors in there. They all have the same shape. They're all humanoid with the head crests and like some sort of wings. And really, their weapons are all like interchangeable. They either have a bunch of big guns,
Or a sword.
or a gun sword, or a sword gun. 2 swords or 2 guns, or a sword and a gun, or a gun and a sword. So nice.
Have some coffee, baby. You probably need
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say, you sound like you need it. But yeah, I think having not seen a lot of the new Gundam series, I think probably contributes to me not knowing the difference between a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like, because I'll admit, I have not watched a Gundam series that was new for me since G Gundam, probably.
Yeah, because you didn't really watch any of Gundam 00 when I was watching it.
No, I was at work. Like, I watched Gundam Wing. That was my introduction into Gundam.
I'm surprised you stuck with the series.
I thought it was alright. Like, aside from the, like, politics aspect of it, I liked the giant robots. I liked the robot fights.
I like the robot fights.
I like the robots. Then I watched 8MS Team.
That's so good.
Yeah, that's kind of when I think I fell in love with the Gundam franchise.
Like, I am not gonna lie to you, when you told me that we were gonna watch that series, I was like, oh fuck, this is one of the old Gundam series.
It's old-ish. It's not old by any means. It's from the 90s, whereas like Mobile Suit Gundam was from
But no, I meant early in the Unification Wars, or whatever the
Okay.
hell they were called.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, no. I watched Gundam Wing. Okay, then I watched OG Gundam. I watched Mobile Suit Gundam. Then I watched 8th MS Team, and I was like, this is the good shit. This is
Top tier prime real estate.
yeah, like this is how good this series can get. And then I watched G Gundam, and I'm like, I still like 8th MS Team better, but man, is G Gundam good.
What's the one?
And then I watched SD Gundam, and I was like, this is trash tier.
Well, that's the Chibi Gundams, and they
the
all look
cell shaded like CGI, like super deformed like Chibi Gundams. Like
I
no.
didn't care for it as a Gundam series. As an anime, I thought it was cute as hell.
I didn't even like it as an anime. I did not care for the fucking art style. At all.
I didn't like the art style. I just like found the plot of the show to be cute.
I couldn't get past anything. I could not tell you a damn thing about that plot because I couldn't get past the rest of it.
Neither could I anymore, but I can't tell you anything about Cyborg 009, and I watched the fuck out of that.
Okay. But what were you gonna ask?
There's G Gundam, but there's G Gundam's the arena fight one, right?
Yeah, the like tournament thing that all like a bunch of different nations compete in, like it's like a global tournament type of deal.
G Gundam 8th MS Team. There's one that everybody talks about, and it's like
There's probably a lot that a lot
the
of people
universally bad one.
talk about. Gundam Wing is generally considered to be pretty damn bad.
A lot of people consider it iconic, though.
It is iconic. That doesn't mean it's good.
Gundam Seed.
Seed. I don't think I saw Seed. I
We
think
own
that's-
it.
We do?
We do.
We had the whole thing?
I believe so.
How?
Wayne gave it to us.
Really?
He did not like it.
Oh. I know he means well, but when you say that, like, it's just funny. It's like, here, I hated this anime. Why don't you watch it?
Kay did that to you, too.
With what?
That Shrine of the Morning Mist anime.
What? Shrine of the Morning Mist anime?
We watched the whole thing. She, like, falls in love with her cousin, and that's her destiny.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember this at all. When was this?
We watched it shortly after we moved in here. Like, we watched it after we watched Midori Days.
Midori Days was good. I don't recall anything about an anime where somebody falls in love with their cousin.
Yeah, they all get, like, magical girl powers based on, like, learning.
What? Based on learning.
Like, one's got books. Dude, it's weird.
Dude, I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar to me at all.
Look at this. Wiggles are appearing in the grass.
Do they not usually?
No.
You broke the game.
I didn't break the game.
The only thing that I can think of that is like has magical girl powers that involves books or learning would probably be Read or Die, and that's Read or Die is fucking good.
But yeah, it's like this... I forget if it's the girl that's secretly in love with her cousin or the boy that's secretly... I mean...
There's some cousin lust going on.
It's creepy.
Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't sound familiar to me at all.
It was a bad anime.
Maybe I just blocked it out.
Lucky.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to dredge up a memory of this, and I really can't. I'm not coming up with anything. Because I remember we used to, on our, like, on demand on cable, we used to get fucking anime previews, and sometimes we'd have, like, the whole series would be on there.
Yeah. I watched a bunch of Wedding Peach that way.
Fuck yeah.
I love that show. It's stupid and it's bad and it's awful, but I love magical girl shows.
Magical girl shows are great, but, like, the idea of catering to the like traditional heteronormative, you know, wedding magic.
To be fair,
It's like awkward.
to be fair, I think if back like if they made it these days with same-sex marriage being legal,
There'd probably be at least one same-sex couple.
Yeah.
But
You'd
see,
probably get both brides.
But see, then you'd still have the fucking like that just over the top like magic of a wedding day and like how it's every girl's dream to be a bride. Like there's some misogyny in there too, aside from the like heteronormativity of it.
I don't know. They're all pretty like strong female characters.
Right, but the core of the show is that it's every girl's dream to be a bride.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have aspirations past that. Even outside of the senshi like costumes, like even when they were just in their normal people forms, they all had like crushes on boys and were talking about getting married and all this shit, and then they would transform into these magical girls whose only like defining characteristic was that
They protected girls who wanted to get married.
yeah, and that every girl dreams of becoming a bride someday.
Sailor Moon was way better.
Sailor Moon was way better and a lot more progressive.
Best magical girl is still from Tenchi Muyo, though.
Who's that?
Oh god. Sasami.
Yeah, Sasami was pretty rad. You can't really call that a magical girl.
No. In one of them, in Tenchi in Tokyo, maybe?
One of the spin-offs, she had
a Pretty Sammy transformation.
Right, but that does not, in itself, make that a magical girl anime.
No. I'm saying best magical girl. Like.
Oh, period? Okay. I thought you meant, like, magical girl anime.
No.
Okay.
Best magical girl.
I'm like, the Tenchi series is harem anime.
Best girl.
Like, I think basically the whole Pretty Sammy thing was like a tongue-in-cheek look at the other, like, magical girl series that were out there. Like, not quite a spoof, but it's like a, you know, hey, we're gonna put this in here for shits and giggles. Cause we can, cause it's fun. Cause this is not a serious show. We have cat-rabbit hybrids transforming into spaceships.
That is the cutest spaceship.
I mean, the spaceships themselves looked fucking rad.
Oh, fuck yeah, they did.
Like, I'm gonna tell you something. Like, growing up, my, like, art style was basically influenced by two things.
Dragon Ball Z and Tenchi Muyo?
Dragon Ball Z for, like, the, like, character aesthetics. Like, People was inspired by DBZ. Everything else, like, aesthetically, was inspired by Tenchi.
Until Trigun rolled around.
No, until Outlaw Star rolled around.
Oh, really?
I watched Outlaw Star before I watched Trigun.
Yeah, so did I.
But yeah, like the aesthetic of a lot of the shit from Tenchi, particularly the, like, Space Empire stuff. I forget what the fuck that empire was called. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Sasami and
Ayeka.
Ayeka were, like, princesses of this thing. Like, Tenchi was, like, the prince of this civilization. I forget what it was called. But yeah, that whole like space civilization thing, their aesthetics were fucking awesome. Because it was very organic. I think was what I liked about it. Like Ayaka's fucking spaceship looked like it was like just grown out of like a solid hunk of wood.
Yeah.
And like on the inside, there's fucking gardens with waterfalls and shit on the inside.
Arboretum.
Like how cool is that?
I mean, Ryoko's ship is very much not organic. It's
No.
all spikes and...
Yeah, it's all spikes and like smooth surfaces and like unknown materials, and it's very different. But that was a stylistic choice because she and Ayaka were like
two
constantly
completely
at
different.
odds.
Actually, you remember Tenchi, so you remember a cousin fucker anime. Because Ayaka and Sasami...
Oh yeah, they were sort of cousins.
They were definitely cousins.
That's right. I remember that.
Because Tenchi's grandfather is the brother of their mother.
Yeah, I remember that. Thanks. I could have probably gone without remembering that part, but you're right. They both definitely had a... Well, Ayaka definitely had a crush on Tenchi. I think Sasami probably could have taken or leave it. Like, taken or left it. You know what I mean? Like...
I think that's because she was a kid, though.
Yeah, I think she was like, she's like, I'm a little too young, and probably one of the more level-headed individuals.
I mean, Washu and Ryoko are both like 800 years old and lusting after Tenchi, who's 17, so that's creepy too.
Yeah, well, yeah. Not only that, but fucking Ryoko, like, didn't like have the hots for him, but like started to have like romantic feelings for him, like way younger than that. Like she watched him grow up and basically like fell in love with him, like in a protective, like almost motherly sort of way, from the time that he was like a very young kid. And I think from there it grew into like a romantic love, and then you know her basically being horny on main for him all the time.
Yeah.
What did you do?
The game controller keeps disconnecting itself.
Plug it back in. Do you need it plugged in?
No, I don't think that's what's going on.
You good?
I think so. Yeah, Tenchi is fucked up when you think about it.
There's some fucked up shit. Like the anime itself was phenomenal, but like,
Aww.
you know what that is?
Growth.
Yeah, like the anime itself was phenomenal, and yeah, there were some like cringy, problematic elements to it. But I think that's a fairly common thing, especially in a lot of like harem anime. Because one of the harem anime tropes is like the jailbait character, you know,
Yeah.
who was like way too like young looking and like way too adorable. Like you've always got like the hot head, you've got the like traditionally like cute feminine one,
The tsundere one.
the tsundere one,
Who is often also the hothead.
but not always.
But not always.
Sometimes you have ones that are just like super angry.
Ryoko was definitely both. At times.
Ryoko was a little... No, she was the yandere. Because, like, to Tenchi's face,
She loved him.
she was all sweetness and everything. But then, like, the second he was out of earshot, she was threatening to kill everyone.
Yeah.
But,
This is just anime breakdown night.
dude, why not? Like, chat's quiet, but we got people here. So we're gonna talk about what we want to talk about.
Welcome to anime discussion time.
And apparently, what we want to talk about is fucking anime girls.
There's only one anime girl I want to fuck.
Who's that?
Android 18. I told you this.
Oh yeah, you totally been Android 18. I'm surprised that she's the only one that you would sleep with, though.
I'm sure there are others if I took the time to think about it.
You haven't given it a lot of thought.
No.
I have a mental image of that now in my head, and that's pretty hot.
What are you gonna do? Draw anime me fucking Android 18?
No. I can't. I couldn't draw you in a good enough, like, style for that to be worth it, and I don't think I could draw, Android 18 anymore, either. I used to be able to draw her, like, passably well, but, like...
Note, I would not fuck short hair 18.
You talking, like, her debut with the like, straight long hair?
Yeah, like, after she gets mommified, no.
Mommified. I think that's called,
Toriyama's anime curse.
well, yeah.
Like, I'd fuck her while she was still evil.
Really? Because I think that's more of a she fuck you sort of
Oh, well, yeah.
thing.
I am well aware of who's wearing the strap-on in this situation.
But yeah, I've tried to move away from the, like, DBZ art style as much as I can. Because I realize that it's very stylistic, it's easily recognized, and, like, there's some things that it just was not, like, good at.
You learned to draw legs, for instance.
To draw legs.
Because before, everything just kind of got covered up by pant shape
Oh, the fucking baggy-ass pants.
that everybody wore.
Well, and I learned where, like, how shoulders connected to a person's body, because with chests that, like, fucking broad, a lot of times they ended up just sort of having, like, weird stuck-on joints. Like, the musculature, because of just the giant, hulked-out, muscly nature of a lot of the characters, was super off. There's a lot of stuff that I had to sort of
Relearn.
yeah. And, you know, it's still kind of what I learned to draw anime with. So, you know, I'm not knocking it. It's just, you know, not my particular art style anymore.
Every artist has to evolve, my dude.
Yeah. No, I'm not, like, lamenting it or anything. Like, I
That's why
understand
I'm
that.
glad we still have your shitty line drawings.
Yeah, sometimes it's fun to be able to look back on that shit and be like, you know, man, I thought this was good. I've never done one of those things, though, where I've redrawn something that I had drawn before.
You should.
I should do that at some point. Take something that's like a decade or more old and just redraw it, see, like, how far my, like, art style has come.
Of course, it hurts you in that you haven't, like, always labeled stuff with the date.
Right, but for this, I don't really need to. Like, I can look at it and be like, man, this is from like freshman year of high school, or like, man, this was, from like my senior year or something, or like, man, I did this in college. Like, I can look back at it and go like roughly like how old this is. Need grandmother end table. What about the rare seed?
Eh.
What's that get you?
Sweet gemberry.
Get that jamberry.
I already did.
When?
During the original playthrough.
I didn't see it.
Trust me, it happened. I haven't actually watched a lot of harem anime now that I think about it though.
No?
I haven't seen Love Hina. I haven't seen Negima.
I haven't actually seen the Love Hina anime. I've never watched the Love Hina anime. I've read a little more than half of the manga, but I never did watch the anime. I'm still working on Negima. I haven't watched any of that.
I mean, Outlaw Star was a pseudo harem anime.
Well, I can see where you would say that, and in that regard, I do agree.
It definitely had its
It had harem elements.
Borrowed from harem anime.
Yeah, it had harem elements. But I think if I had to give it one classification, I would
Space
call
Western.
It's space western or just like an action sci-fi.
I would put it in the Space Western category along with Trigun and that one Harlock series.
Yeah, it did have sort of a gritty, like, rugged sort of westerny style to it, I suppose. Yeah, it borrowed from like harem anime. Like there were some elements.
I mean, there's a Hot Springs episode for fuck's sake, and I feel like there's always one of those in a harem anime.
Something's gotta get them girls in them skimpy outfits, man. Fucking beach episode, hot springs episode, sleepover episode, something. Gotta get them as naked or in pajamas as you can.
Do you need to turn the air on?
I'm alright
Or is
right
heat
now.
on?
I'm alright. I'm just stretching. To be fair though, it did have the one like hot springs episode, but that was like maybe 30 seconds worth of like fan service. The rest of that series was fairly fan service free. Like what's her name, the samurai chick? Didn't have fan service with her.
Suzuka.
Yeah. Melfina never had fan service with her.
She literally goes into a tank naked to pilot the ship.
Well, but you don't see anything. It's just like body contours.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Like really, the most you get is Aisha basically walks around with like cleavage hanging out half the time.
Yeah. This is weird.
Yeah, that's creepy. I don't think that that's the thing you should be dreaming about your
Infant daughter.
But, like, yeah, honestly though, like going through the entire series with like half her tits hanging out, having 30 seconds of nipple exposure during one Hot Springs episode, kind of seems like, throwing the audience a bone here. It's like, we've teased you for the last 28 episodes. Here's some nip.
I think the show is only 28 episodes.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
New baby duckling.
Remember, this game we let the randomizer name them.
Oh, is that what this was?
We just picked...
I was gonna go with Rolla. Prepo. I put my fingers up at them prepos. Propita. That's the Italian prepo.
Frilbo.
Frilbo fraggins. wait. Yeah, can we add fraggins?
Oh, I can't do a space?
Yeah, you can. Why? Frilbo fraggy. Frilbo fraggy. If we get rid of the G and the space, we can fit it in. Like one G and a space. Frilbo friggins. Close enough, whatever.
That's so cute and tiny.
Right? Hey. Oh, wait, no. Wrong boy.
Yeah, wrong boy.
Main boy likes the duck feathers. I don't think this one cares for him too much.
I don't think anybody but Elliot likes the duck feathers.
I think I might like duck feathers more if like they were actually all rainbow colored like that. Like that duck feather sprite looks cool.
Yeah, it does.
So anyway, speaking of like harem anime, we need to like watch Monster Musume.
That's true.
And apologies, I'm probably butchering that fucking name.
Musume?
Yeah. But I've not heard it spoken, so I really don't have a frame of reference.
Not spoken by anybody who knows.
Yeah, who knows what they're talking about. Like, Wayne would be about the closest thing, and...
He butchers everything.
Well, but he a lot of times he just calls it the Monster Girl anime. Or, you know, that monster whatever, and like we know what he's talking about.
Yeah. It's on Crunchyroll.
It's on Crunchyroll, but is it dubbed or subbed?
Subbed.
See, we can get it on fucking Hulu subbed.
Can we?
Yeah. I've watched like part of the first episode.
Oh, I thought you meant dubbed. Sorry.
No, subbed.
I have such a hard time watching subbed anime. My attention span does not last.
Why do you think I only made it partway through the first episode? Like, I've read several issues into the manga. You know, I understand what's going on. But, like, if I'm trying to do something like paint or whatever, and, like, I'm just kind of trying to, like, listen to the story and, like, look up occasionally. You know, if I'm watching this anime as background to whatever I'm actually doing, it's kind of got to be dubbed. Otherwise, I have to sit there and, like, pay attention to it to read the subtitles.
Us damn millennials.
Well, but that's the thing, though. It's like, I don't mind reading subtitles. Like, I'm not one of those people that's, like, against reading subtitles. And if I had nothing else going on, I would sit and watch a subtitled anime. I'm going to have to do that with Overlord. Because they didn't dub the entire third season.
Are you fucking shitting me?
I found that out the hard way. But, like I said, if I'm watching this as, like, background to something else, then I'd like to, you know, be able to divide my attention.
I have to be able to do something else while I'm watching TV or something. Like, because otherwise I feel like I'm just wasting time.
Well, you can... Well, like, what about your crocheting? Like, once you get yourself going on a row, like, unless you have to stop and count something, you can basically just let your hands do the work on their own, right?
I still look at it.
Well, but you're not staring at it. You can...
No, I pretty much am.
Are you?
Like, I glance up,
Oh.
but I don't not stare at it.
Huh. See, I thought it was like you could kind of let your hands go and do whatever, and that way you'd be able to watch it.
Nope. I wish.
All the wrong way.
Well, I couldn't get at it from the other direction.
You could have gone from the top or bottom.
It still would have fallen the wrong way.
Oh, really?
It has a preference for...
Oh, that sucks.
Today's the Egg Festival, and I'm skipping it by doing all of this.
Why are you skipping it?
I don't need a dirty fedora.
A dirty fedora? Is that really what it's called?
No, it's like a worn fedora or something.
Oh. The milady hat.
Fucking dirty fedora.
Dirty fedora sounds like an insult that you would use for a fuckboy.
I feel like as a reformed fuckboy, you can use it.
Yeah. Reclaiming it, I guess.
Like, it's okay, I was one.
Right. What's that? What's that Tumblr post with the fucking... Oh, down. You missed one.
Oh, thank you.
What's that Tumblr post where somebody says, someone calls somebody a sentient fedora?
I don't recall.
I forget what it... Oh my god, I forget what it was about. Yeah, I don't remember the post itself, but...
A train is passing through Stardew Valley. Awesome!
Yay. But yeah, like, this person, like, went on a fucking rant and, like, ended it with, "You sentient fedoras."
I don't know, but I don't like how the fedora got a bad rap. Because it's the, trilby.
It's, yeah, the fedoras are one thing. It's the trilbies that everybody's wearing. Which sucks.
Exploit.
I love this. Got them frame perfect strats, man. That is literally just a fucking, like,
Cart
car
full of geodes.
full of fucking gems and geodes and coal and shit, like, just hanging out. You got something that looks like quartz just dropped off of that?
Nah, that's iron ore.
Oh, is that all it is?
Yeah.
It's something, though. I like that the sound actually changes because you're writing on wood. That's cool.
It's a nice little touch.
Yeah, little elements like that, man. Baby girl, what are you doing? Baby girl.
Maki.
Oh boy. You did the thing, now she's gotta come and see you.
This cat is, like, too trusting. Too lovable.
I'm gonna see if I can find that post. I'm just gonna Google search "you sentient fedoras."
I think it was just singular.
No, it was definitely addressed as a collective. You type in "you sentient" and that's the first thing that comes up. Okay, it's a tweet. Yeah, it's a tweet from hashtag Jabuki on Twitter. Says quote, millennials are narcissists. Nigga, I can't afford an house and car and family or two-ply. All I got is me, myself, and my front-facing camera. And then he replies to his own tweet, and he goes, the ands are for humorous effect. Grammar is a European colonialist construct, you sentient fedoras. I don't understand. Like, how do you read that as anything other than humorous? Like, unless you're just trying to be a pedantic asshole.
By being a pedantic asshole.
I guess that's the only way that you could. Like, clearly, like, they know that it's, that it's meant as a joke. You can't get to it.
Damn it.
That's some bullshit. Good Sir Dave, what the fuck?
Sir, you have items that spawn out of bounds and stuff that, glows in the lake and doesn't...
Addressing you personally, Mr. Ape? I still like that one. I was like, please, call me concerned. Mr. Ape was my father.
That was peak humor.
Girl. You're a cutie. You wanna just hang out on me? Get some lovin's. Yeah. I don't know what your mom was talking about. You don't smell bad.
Your nose is broken. That cat smells like a butt.
Her breath might.
No, all of her smells like a butt.
I literally have my nose stuck in her fur. Against my allergies' better judgment.
Your allergies have their own judgment?
Apparently. When it comes to sticking my nose in cat fur, I trust him on that.
I mean, yeah.
But, I'm not smelling anything.
I mean, you're on 2 different types of allergy medication, basically.
Yeah. You thinking it, dulls my sense of smell?
No, I think it dulls your reaction to cat fur.
Oh, no, obviously it does, or we wouldn't have cats. They work remarkably well in that regard. Like, the fact that I can just sort of stick my nose right up in her soft, fluffy little fuzz and take a big whiff, and, not be sneezing and having an asthma attack, kind of speaks volumes to the efficacy of the medication that I'm on.
You know, the thing is, I was on Singular, Zyrtec, and Nasacort as a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Still violently allergic to dogs.
Jesus.
And my mom had to have dogs.
Well, yeah, because, no offense, but your mom really didn't give a shit about you.
That's part of the reason I spent so much time in my room, is going downstairs was itchy eyes, sneezing.
Your room was just a
dog-free zone.
A safe space away from the dog.
Yeah, as much as I don't like the word safe space anymore.
No, I don't mean that in a condescending way. It was a space that was for you and safe from the dog that would trigger your allergies.
Yeah.
We gotta stop, not using those terms just because, fucking fuckboys took them and tried to make them cringy. If we stop using them, they win.
Yeah.
people, joke about that shit. Triggers are a legitimate thing. People need spaces to get away from things that, bother them or upset them or, trigger reactions, physical or mental. Those are real things.
Oops, I saw the emerald. Aww. She loves you so much.
Yeah, she's very comfy.
She's a good baby.
Yeah. When she, finally gets comfortable and sits down.
Which she's not doing.
Well, she was. She's just gotta adjust. Oof, there you go. There you go.
Good girl, Maki.
What a big mwah. You are a very good girl. I don't care what your mama says. He's a good baby.
Excuse you. I love that cat.
She's a good cat.
Yeah. Covered in hair.
Yeah, such is the life of a mammal. Coleslaw, you did that already. So what are you doing with all those torches?
Saving them.
So now here's my other question. If you took all of those torches out, would they fail to illuminate your house? Would your house just be dark on the inside? Or would you actually have, light in your house?
No, the only light comes from, the fireplace.
Are you serious? So you wouldn't be able to light your entire house, like the window and the fireplace, and the whole rest of your house would be dark?
Yep.
You can't fucking just have electricity?
I mean, obviously I do. I have a fridge.
Right, but you don't have an light. You don't have an lamp, you don't have an light bulb, you don't have an glow stick. All you have is you and your many, many fire hazards.
I don't know what to say to that.
Of all the things, all the little things that, make this game really, really good, not having lights in your house seems like an oversight.
Well, I mean, I think it's because he wanted to come up with so many other, you got the torch.
Yeah.
But, maybe, have I not bought those yet? No, you got lampposts, campfires, braziers.
Right, but none of those things just belong in a contemporary house.
No, that's true.
If you're trying to build a lair, then sure. But, this is a house where people live. Full of human people.
That's a human person.
That's a human person living in that house with no lights. And a fucking brazier. You have a modern home.
Arguably.
Relatively modern. You have a TV.
I have a fridge.
You have a fridge.
I have a stove.
A full working kitchen. Nothing really looks super out of date in this game that would make me think that it takes place super early.
Well, my husband has a fucking computer.
Yeah. Like, dude's got a fucking computer.
Literally have one.
He could literally go and pick one, the lazy shit.
Hey, look, another one.
Gee, whoa. That was weird. Whoa.
Is it artifacting?
No, you, like, paused for a minute. And then, like, all of your animations, like, sped up to compensate. You stopped. And then you moved at, like, double speed just to catch up to where you were. There was, like, a tiny bit of artifacting to the point where, like, I wouldn't even call it that. Just like a couple of pixels were just kind of weird, but, like, it set your whole thing back by, like, a second and a half, and, like, you just sort of sped up to catch up to it.
That's on the Xbox app's end, then, because it didn't do it here.
That's just weird.
Aww.
I forget what I was talking about.
Were we still on about anime?
Oh, no, the electricity thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, like, nothing here makes me, like, look at this and go, yeah, this took place, like, decades in the past, or, you know, anything like that. And if it did, even if it did, you would still have electricity. Because I'm fairly certain that electricity was invented before the fucking, or, you know, not invented, what's the word I'm looking for?
Discovered?
Harnessed.
Harnessed.
Like, for you know, domestic use. Like, I'm fairly certain that it was harnessed before cars were invented.
Yeah.
So, like, the fact that you have cars means that, like, you should, by rights, have electricity in your home to light up the night. She's such a sweet baby.
Yeah, she is. I give her a lot of shit, but she's a good cat.
Oh no, she deserves a lot of the shit that she gets. Like, I'm not, you know, coddling her. She definitely deserves some of that shit. But she's being really good right now. What's up?
We'll end the stream after this day.
Okay. Had a good, what, couple hours, like you said, almost?
Yeah.
That's not bad. Couple hours of Overwatch, couple hours of Stardew Valley.
Because tomorrow, in-game, is the start of salmonberry season.
Ooh, yeah, you want to kick it off with that.
Yep. What did I miss?
What?
Oh. All the way down here.
Oh. Got those arrows pointing up there. And I'm just thinking of the fucking John Mulaney meme, and it's like, that's where I thought you'd be, you dumb fucking arrows, or you dumb fucking wiggles.
John Mulaney meme. I don't know this meme.
You know who John Mulaney is.
I know who John Mulaney is.
He's got a fucking meme attributed to him. It's from one of his comedy shows. I think the original line is, "That's what I thought you'd say, you dumb fucking horse." Something along those lines. Or at least that's the one I've seen, like, most commonly. But people will take out the horse bit and put other things in there to like suit their needs, essentially. So when I saw those two arrows up in that corner, and I'm like, they're gonna be like off the map. You're not gonna be able to reach them. And then you got closer, and sure enough, they were past that fucking fence. I said, "That's where I thought you'd be, you dumb fucking Wiggles."
It's not always Wiggles that are off the map. It's
well, but I didn't see what they were. What would you call these things?
forage.
Forage. But forage what? Like, what's the noun?
Forageables.
Dumb fucking forageables.
Alright, I can come back to this, but a train is going through Stardew Valley again.
Go get that train, man.
I'm having good RNG.
Blaze it. That reminds me of a fucking thing I saw. Somebody was like...
Oh, there's Wiggles there. I'll have to get those.
Oh. Somebody was like, gets pulled over for speeding. And, cop is like, do you know how fast you were going? And he was like, me, no, how fast was I going? Cop, you're going 68 in a 45. He's like, I'm gonna have to write you a ticket. And he's like, do you think that you could, like, bump that up a little higher just to make that a cooler number? And then, like, judge in court, how the fuck were you going 420 miles an hour in a 45?
The train had nothing for me.
What?
Oh, yeah, I need to stop playing soon.
Lethargic noises like the lethargic train.
Welcome to the channel.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, that's the par for the course. You're welcome to stay. Sing along with us. That's fucking great.
We have fun.
We do. We have fun on this stream, and we hope you guys are having fun. Everybody that is in the chat.
Hello, chat. Hello, world.
Good morning, world, and all who inhabit it.
Beautiful day. No, it's not. Can't tell because it's dark.
They're covered in snow.
Snow has to have stopped by now.
I don't know. We haven't looked. The most important meal of the day, serving it up, Gary's way. Baby girl, everybody can hear you doing that. She only smells like butt when she starts cleaning herself. Because now I'm smelling it.
She just smells like that.
No, I think it's either her saliva or like when she like ruffles her fur and like gets down like underneath it. So it's either her saliva or her skin.
One way or another, that cat smells like ass.
Well, then maybe she needs a bath.
And a toothbrush.
Bath and a toothbrush.
Actually, that wouldn't even work because most cat toothpastes are like fish flavored, chicken flavored.
Ew. I guess whatever gets them to keep it in their mouths. I suppose, yeah, you obviously wouldn't want a mint one because they won't even go anywhere near normal toothpaste.
I think it'd probably kill them.
Mint?
Toothpaste.
Oh. Because of the mint? Or because of all the other shit?
All the other shit. I mean, it's not even safe for humans to swallow.
Not in, like, large quantities. I always find that weird. It's like, you're supposed to put that in your mouth.
But don't swallow it.
Well, no, but inevitably some of it is going to get swallowed. Like, that's just, you know, you're not chugging the shit down, but, like, it's in your mouth. inevitably some of it is going to get swallowed. And yet, it's not technically safe for human consumption.
They make like kid toothpaste that you can swallow.
But that means it either has something extra or is missing something that like grown-up toothpaste doesn't have or has. Like there's a difference between them chemically that makes one safe for consumption and not the other.
I really don't know what that could be though.
Right.
Like I get like a kid's mouthwash because adult mouthwash has alcohol in it.
Right. Shove that cat over the TV. Like, no, you get over there. Kind of early for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess whatever works.
Yep. Okay, so folks, we've been going for a little while. I'm going to end the stream here.
Mm-hmm.
Look for us tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do something tomorrow.
It'll either be Dead Space or BioShock.
We gotta go back through the archives and
Figure out which it's supposed to be.
yeah, figure out what the last thing we did was so that we can do the other thing because we're still trying to keep up a rotation. We might also, depending on how long that stream goes and how we're feeling and stuff, we might try to do an Overwatch stream again.
Or more of this. Something.
Because, you know, this has been fun. Like, I'm enjoying kind of getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah, me too.
As far as this goes.
But for now...
Yeah, follow Amledo on Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitch. Hit the thumbs up. The comment button on like the YouTube.
Do all that good shit.
Yeah, let us know what you like, what you didn't like, what we can change. Oh, ow, my. And yeah, just kind of, you know, keep tabs on us and like keep in touch and keep an eye out for upcoming videos.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good.
Yep. So for now, this has been Amledo.
And this is Tarathiel.
And this has been Stardew Valley.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.